Hi everybody, Michelle here from Quebec CICHLIDS, your local fish store in Terrebonne, Quebec, right outside of Montreal. Today we are going to see 5 things you need to know before even purchasing an aquarium. Let's get started. First of all, an aquarium is heavy. Not just the aquarium, the water in the aquarium is heavy. It weighs 8.3 pounds per US gallon. If you buy a 100-gallon tank, that's 830 pounds right there just in water. If you have a lovely floating floor in your apartment, maybe not put such a big aquarium on it. It could damage it a lot. Also, not just for the floors, but don't forget about your cabinet. Most IKEA cabinets are not made to support an aquarium. Just because the dimensions are correct, it doesn't mean that it can support that much weight. You're better off getting an aquarium stand that was made for it. So where should you put your aquarium? Well, the ideal place is on the concrete slab in the basement. Most aquariums that are above 150 gallons are rarely on the first level. They're usually kept in the basement. The second best place is on a bearing wall or column. Those are the strongest structures in your house. Third, let's say you can't put it on the concrete slab or on the bearing wall. Look at the joists in your house. And the ones that are closer together in that room, that is a more solid room. And those that are farther apart, the room is a little bit less solid. Also, a deciding factor is to actually look at the joists. If ever there was insect damage in them, if there was water damage, or let's say they are sometimes cut through in the basement to let piping go through, well, those are less strong. So that also affects the solidity of your room. Unfortunately, the strongest room in the house with the floor joists closer together is usually the smallest. Or let's say the bathroom, the kitchen, you might not want to put your aquarium there. The next step would be to put it close to a bearing wall and perpendicular to the joist in your home. That way the weight is more evenly distributed. So if you got a really big aquarium and you don't want to put it in the basement, the best would be to hire a professional to give you their opinion on the structural integrity of your house. Number 2, you're going to have to do your research. There is a lot of conflicting information out there, and you're going to have to use your own common sense to decide who you're going to trust. With the advent of social media platforms, it has become very easy to ask a question, but the bar for the quality of answers has gone down a lot. You're going to do your due diligence and Google it. So here's what you're going to be researching. At first, you're going to learn the basics. How to cycle a tank, meaning how to start it, how to do regular maintenance, what you have to do, how often you have to do it, and the water parameters. Now there's going to be a lot of information, but don't worry, it gets easier with practice. If you've researched these and you find that regular maintenance is too much for you and you won't be able to take care of the aquarium, maybe you should reconsider fish keeping. If the ideal of taking care of your pets is perfect for you, that's what you want to have an aquarium, you want to take care of it, you want to see it grow. Now comes the fun stuff. So at this point, you know what size aquarium you want. Try to find out what style of fish do you want. You want African cichlids, tropicals, planted aquarium, saltwater, you name it. There's so many out there. Do your research. So you're going to look at all aquariums and see what you want to do. So once you know what you want, you're going to have to research fish compatibility, their diet, the suggested decorations, tank size requirements, what you're going to need, the equipment. That's when you start to research this. You're going to have to read blogs, visit websites, listen to more YouTube videos. I have plenty in a playlist all together on my channel. So look at those, absorb that information.
Number 3, patience is the key to a successful aquarium. When you start off with fish, there's no plug-and-play solution. It takes time, it takes patience, and there are steps that you have to follow before putting the fish in. The most important step before putting the fish in the aquarium is to cycle your aquarium. To properly cycle a tank takes 1 whole month. Most beginners will not be made aware of this and will buy the aquarium the same day as they buy their fish. This is extremely dangerous. So I'll link a video up here and in the video description explaining how to cycle your tank properly.
Number 4, you need to take care of it all the time. Getting fish is like getting any other pet. They will be dependent on you for their whole life to keep them healthy, keep their bellies full and their aquarium clean. If ever you go on vacation, you have to make arrangements for them, just as you would for your cats and dogs. If they get sick, you're gonna have to treat them just as you would any other animal. Lucky for us, fish medication is Number 5, it's gonna cost money. It's just like any other pet, it's a commitment and it costs money. So you are going to have to keep a special place in your budget for your fish. Of course, at first it's gonna cost more because you're gonna need everything in the beginning. You're gonna add fish costs money, but there's still regular budget costs that you're gonna have to add. Your fish need food, they need products for their water parameters. They also sometimes need medication, and you are going to have to provide it to them. It's your responsibility. If ever you're up to many aquariums, I know it's tempting to buy lesser quality goods, especially lesser quality food, which can be really cheap. But you're neglecting your fish's health when you're doing this. It is important for your fish's health, their digestive system, their longevity, and just the amount of waste in the aquarium that you get high quality foods for your fish, no matter how many you have. Also, saltwater aquariums are more costly than freshwater aquariums. So if you're a little tight in your budget and you still want an aquarium, consider going into freshwater before. There are many colorful fish there and you can make beautiful aquascapes. So that's it for today. You're ready to get started in the fish keeping hobby. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, there are plenty more on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up, comment in the section below. Also follow me on social media, on Facebook, Instagram. I have a great website packed with information. So I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye-bye!